The hero last night, Mike Andrews, batting .238, 2 homers, 20 runs batted in. Base hit past Sal Bando. Mike coming through with his second hit in a row. A single into left to lead it off. Runner at .291 against the Athletics in this series as their bats have come alive. Andrews going for third. Here's the throw. And it's over everything, but Odom backs it up beautifully. Blue Moon Odom throws it over the head of the first baseman, and Andrews is coming in to score. Well, he made a great save, and then he threw it away himself, and Jones will get third base as Odom fired the ball up into the square to appear in every one of the games. Rips one into center field for a base hit, and Jones comes home as Yaz comes through. His 30th RBI of the year. Delivers Jones. Great concentration at the plate. Strike 3, Yaz going. Safe at second base. Ken Harrelson strike leads 2-0. There is His Eminence Richard Cardinal Cushing watching the game here at Fenway Park this afternoon.
A long fly ball to left field. This one may go all the way. A home run for Dave Duncan. Inside the circle, it would be a ball. Hit into left center field. It's hit deep. Reggie will play it off the wall. Donaldson around first on his way to second, and he has a stand-up double.
For Detroit. Rybant in the second. Mincher hit a home run in the second with nobody on. Minnesota and Cleveland will be getting underway shortly, and it will be
high fly ball to center field. There's Reggie. And 2 are down now. Donaldson returning to second base. At the ball, he gets away from Gibson, and on comes John Donaldson to score the tying run. For the A's, the score is down. Strike 3. Juan Pizarro comes back with 3 straight pitches against Sal Bando, picking up his first strikeout.
Smith to try to shoot the Tigers down. There's a pitch outside, and Reggie is unopposed as he goes into second base. Stealing one. Bunts nicely toward first. Play made by Cater, unassisted, and the sacrifice moves Smith and Petrocelli up. Little chopper, slowly hit. Run will score. Throw to first base by Campaneris. Gets Gibson, but that's going into center field for a base hit. Run scores. It's 4-2. Juan Pizarro bats in a run with a single. Walked and doubled, scored a run. Foy at third, throws him out. 1 down. Bert Campaneris up. He is flied out twice, once to right and once to center. Ball one. And Jones makes the play at first base. Dalton Jones coming over to take that in the air for out number 2. Campaneris strike one to Reggie. He has singled and walked in the game. Foul ball. We'd like to send very special thanks to Mrs. Kay Gale of South Newbury, Vermont. Mrs. Gale sent a generous donation to the Jimmy Fund and a very nice letter. No balls, 2 strikes to Reggie Jackson. Pizarro curbs him, wastes one away, ball 1, 1-2. Struck him out. Another strong inning for Pizarro. He gets his second strikeout, retiring the Athletics in order in the 5th. After 4 1/2, it's Boston 4, Oakland 2. Smith has grounded out and walked. He stole a base in the 4th, and he scored a run. Red Sox 4 and Oakland 2. 5th inning. Runner going, strike. Yaz is in there for a stolen base, his second of the game. Just beating the throw from catcher Dave Duncan. And he gets his 7th stolen base of the year. All right, here we go into the top of the 6th inning. And Juan Pizarro will face Cater, Mundy, and Bando. Red Sox leading 4-2. Danny Cater grounded into a double play and was walked intentionally. A's have just 3 hits. Ball 1. Ball 2. Pizarro over to Jones, and there's one out. Rick Mundy coming up. He's grounded out and walked. Well, Mel Pizarro had a real problem with control when he first came in, but he's kind of taken care of that since.
Yeah, since that time, he seems to have settled down a little bit, Ned. His control is much better.
That's fouled off.
And the pitch that seemed to be troubling him most was his curveball. It was breaking very big and breaking far outside to the left-handed batters and bouncing him in the dirt. But he seems to have gained control of that pitch, and that's his big pitch.
It certainly is now. It used to be that his fastball was the out pitch when he first came up with the Braves. He could really bring it, but now he's got a good curve, and normally he controls it, and he's doing it now. 1 strike to Rick Mundy. Strike 2. Mundy 0 for 1. And in this series so far, he's been up 9 official times with 2 hits, and he has struck out 6 times. Seven. Pizarro chalks up his 3rd strikeout, and there are 2 down in the 6th inning. Now Sal Bando at the plate. He has struck out twice. Once against Santiago and once against Pizarro. This one is lifted toward left center, and here comes Smith. Another quick inning for Juan Pizarro. He's putting them down like a lawnmower. He's retired 10 in a row. At the end of 5 1/2, there's your score. Boston 4, Oakland 2. And a base hit to left. Joe Foy singles, sending Petrocelli to second. There's Joe at first. Hander, who throws from the side, is coming on for another appearance in this series. This is his third time going out there to face the Red Sox. And Blue. Base hit to left. Charged by Rudy and holds the runners. And the bases are full as Petrocelli is held at third by Eddie Popowski. That ball. Well, this should get a run home. Reggie Jackson with a good arm there. Here comes Rico. Ball is let go, and the run scores. Everybody moves. Field still playing in. That was the 7th hit right there. One run is scored, and they're holding Gibson at third. Cut off made. Throw to first base. Not in time. Here comes Gibson to the plate.
Boy, that was something. And that was Here's Jerry Stevenson loosening up in the Red Sox bullpen. Pizarro has pitched very well. Struck out 5, walked 3. Has not given up a hit or run. There's the hit. A single into center field by Campaneris to start off the 8th.
Well, until that hit, Ken, he had 8 hitless innings pitched for the Red Sox, counting this out in his last, and he is still runless in 8 innings.
Boston 7 and Oakland 2 in the 8th inning of play. Stevenson is warming up again. Joe Rudy has to come hard. Campy back, and Campaneris has it. Boy. Bando has been called out on strikes twice and has flied to center field. The A's have struck out 31 times in this 4-game series. The Red Sox have struck out 17. Strike 1. One ball, one strike. The Hawk takes it. One away in the 9th. And next, Joe Rudy. He has struck out swinging, grounded to shortstop, and popped up to second. Strike 1. Foul ball, strike 2. Ball coming back out of play. Well, I'll tell you what happens when you make one good catch. Mel almost went out on the screen after that one. He's getting aggressive up here now. Hey.
Yeah, a little daring now. Challenge them all.
Strike 3. 2 out in the 9th inning as Juan Pizarro gets his 7th strikeout. And that is the 10th for Boston pitching today, as Jose Santiago had 3. And with 2 men out, the batter is Dave Duncan, who hit a home run in the 3rd inning. Red Sox leading 7-2 in the 9th. Ball 1.
And Ken Jim Northrup just hit his 2nd home run for the Tigers with a man on. They lead California now 13-8 after 8 innings of play.
Boy, are they getting those home runs today.
That's a real 4th of July in Detroit, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. 1-1. In the on-deck circle, Jim Catfish Hunter. Harrelson makes the catch, and Juan Pizarro has done the job, and what a job he has done as he goes 6 2/3 innings of 1-hit shutout relief, and the Red Sox make it 4 in a row against Oakland. There he is as he leaves. The final score, the Red Sox 7 and Oakland 2. We'll have a rundown for you in just a moment.